Hello, welcome to 30-Minute Mindfulness. Today I thought we would talk about grace. It kind of goes along with what we were talking about yesterday. Grace means that all of our mistakes now serve a purpose instead of serving shame. For many of us, life can seem like one test after another. It seems like there's not a break between lessons. Grace is how we accept the winning and losing, the good luck and the bad, the darkness and the light. Grace is that, this too, this too. So there's this poem that I want to read to you. It's called The Invitation, and it's by Ora Mountain Dreamer. And it's lovely, it's lovely. So I thought I would read it, and then I'll just say a couple more words, and then we'll jump into our 20-minute mindfulness practice. So here it is, The Invitation. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for. And if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing. It doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you'll risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are squaring your moon. I want to know if you've touched the center of your own sorrow, if you've been opened by life's betrayals, or have become shriveled and closed from fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or yours, without moving it, fixing it, or fading it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own, if you can dance with wildness and let ecstasy feel you to the fingers and your toes, without cautioning us to be careful, to be realistic, to remember the limitations of being human. It doesn't interest me if the story you are telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself, if you can bear the accusation of betrayal, not to betray your own soul, if you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. I want to know if you can see beauty even when it isn't pretty every day, and if you can source that from your own life, from its presence. I want to know if you can live with failure, yours and mine, and still stand at the edge of the lake and shout to the silver of the full moon, yes. It doesn't interest me to know where you live or how much money you have. I want to know if you can get up night after night of grief and despair, weary and bruised to the bone, to do what needs to be done to feed the children. It doesn't interest me who you know or how you came to be here. I want to know if you will still stand in the center of the fire with me and not shrink back. It doesn't interest me where or what or with whom you've studied. I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else falls away. I want to know if you can be alone with yourself and truly like the company you keep in the empty moments. Joseph Campbell says, "The nobility of spirit is the grace or ability to play whether in heaven or on earth." Grace is being with whatever arises. It's the presence of allowing. Grace doesn't mean we allow abuse of any kind or toxic relationships into our life. Grace doesn't mean we let other people take advantage of us. Those are examples of poor boundaries and poor self-care. Everything in our psyche works together. As we become more whole, we honor our well-being with stronger, more effective boundaries. We have kinder self-talk. We have grace for ourselves and for others. Compassion for ourselves and others. We have more acceptance for ourselves and others. As one thing grows, they all grow. It's like all of these aspects flow down the same river of our psyche. That if that river is dirty, it's difficult to see clearly. And all of these aspects will be hindered in some way. As we work to clean out the debris of this river, we become whole, or we develop wholeness. And together, these life-affirming aspects become more clear. We see more clear. Grace is gentle. It is kind. It serves us well to give grace freely, both to ourselves and to other people. So with that, I invite you to close your eyes and just find a posture that's comfortable. Something that's upright but not rigid. And just ease into this quiet, still time. Let your breath be that anchor. That anchors you to this present moment. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. Just for these few moments. This is our recess of present moment awareness. What is alive for you right now? What's here? Maybe your heart is holding a sense of love. Maybe you feel a sense of emptiness or loneliness. Maybe there's sadness. Maybe in this stillness, there's a sense of peace and calm. But whatever it is, can you be with that right now? Just in these few moments that we sit together. Can you just allow whatever is alive in you just to be? Grace is the gift of being with. It's allowing what is to arise without pushing it away, changing it or fixing it or judging it. It's soft, it's gentle. Ah, this too, this too. Is it possible to give ourselves this gift of grace right now? What in your life needs your grace? Is there a story you're ruminating about, or something you feel like you didn't do well? Is there an area where you feel like you're failing? Is there a relationship that's not optimal? Can you offer that your grace? Just allowing, holding with gentleness and kindness, seeing what is, the pain, the sadness, the betrayal, whatever it is, just noticing and being with that. When we give ourselves grace, we're showing up for ourselves. We're saying to ourselves, it's okay. I'm here. You're not alone. It's being our own best friend. Where do you feel that sense of grace in your body? In your tummy, or maybe in your heart? Maybe it will be helpful to put your hand over your heart to to connect deeper to that feeling of inner safety, inner calm, that sense of ease. As we sit in that space of ease that comes with grace, may we now offer our grace outward toward the world. Is there a person or a situation that would benefit from receiving your grace? Just bring that situation to mind, or that person, and just offer that person or that situation your gift of acceptance and allowing, whatever that looks like for you. Oftentimes, when it's difficult to extend grace, we might be holding on too tightly to a specific outcome or wishing things to be different. We might need to let go of our need to be right. We might need to let go of our need to be the person that has the answers. We might need to let go of our judgments about the person or the situation. Or maybe we need to let go of that fixing, that mode of changing. Grace is letting go of that need to control or to fix anything. Grace is your gift of allowing. Allowing space for the imperfections of life. Seeing the humanity rather than the transgression. For other people and for ourselves. Grace is not making things so important. Grace is humor, even in the challenging times. Grace softens the edges. I'll ring the bell in just a few more minutes. So in these last minutes, let's bring that kind intention back to ourselves and just wrap that blanket of warmth, of kind intention around your shoulders, and just hold yourself in that sense of safety, peace, and well-being. And let's just rest there for the next few minutes. And when you're ready, please open your eyes. Thanks for being here today. Have a great day. Cultivate grace. As always, I love to hear your thoughts and comments in the little feedback section, or send me an email. Have a wonderful day.